from the mother of Fatima al-Zahra, Khadija al-Kubra alayha salam. Because that is where the first of the masa'ib of Al-Muhammad is. Many times, many of you, when we talk about the masa'ib, we go straight to Kerbala. No. The first musibah in Islam was what happened to Khadija al-Kubra, that lady, the mother of Fatima al-Zahra, who stood for the message of Islam until she died, a lady who was so poor that Rasulullah, when he came to putting the kafan on her body, only half of her body the kafan could cover. Because Rasulullah was so poor that he couldn't have a kafan long enough for Khadija. So what happened was Rasulullah came towards Khadija's body. When he came towards Khadija's body, he came and he placed the kafan on Khadija. He noticed that the kafan would only go halfway. He then tried to place it from a different angle. He noticed that it would only go halfway. He then turned around towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, Ya Allah, I am your Prophet Muhammad, and this Khadija has been my backbone. Islam was not strengthened except through the sword of Ali and the wealth of Khadija. Ya Allah, this Khadija, I cannot even put a kafan to cover her body. Ya Allah, please help me at this moment. Ahadiths narrate Jibreel at this moment came down with 5 kafans. I know where all of you are going to go with me. 5 kafans, you know where we are going. The ahadiths narrate that Jibreel came down with the 5 kafans towards Rasulullah. When he came down with the 5 kafans, Rasulullah asked Jibreel, he said, Jibreel, tell me who is the first kafan for? He said to him, Ya Rasulullah, the first kafan is for Khadija, in order that you are able to enshroud her and bury her. He then said to him, Jibreel, tell me who the second kafan is for. He said to him, Ya Rasulullah, the second kafan is for you, that when you pass away there is a kafan to cover your body. He said to him, Jibreel, tell me who the third kafan is for. He said, Ya Rasulullah, the third kafan is for your daughter Fatima, that when she passes away there is a kafan to cover her body. I wonder how it was for Amir al-Mu'mineen when he used the kafan to cover the rib of Fatima al-Zahra. He then said to him, Jibreel, tell me who the 4th kafan is for. He said to him, Ya Rasulullah, the 4th kafan is for Ali ibn Abi Talib, that when he is struck on his head there is a kafan to cover his head. He then said to him, Jibreel, tell me who the 5th kafan is for. He said to him, the 5th kafan is for your grandson Hassan, that when he is poisoned and he vomits out his liver, there is a kafan to cover his body. He then said to him, Jibreel, tell me where is the kafan for Abu Abdullah? He said to him, Ya Rasulullah, Abu Abdullah will die without a kafan. He said to him, Jibreel, why? He said, because the horses of Bani Umayyah will take away the kafan of Abu Abdullah. On the night of the 11th of Muharram, there is an incident we'd like to narrate, for Fatima al-Zahra is with us. Tonight is your night to remember Abu Abdullah. Shed a tear for Abu Abdullah. It will speak for you on the day of judgment. Imam Zayn al-Abidin narrates, he says, on the night of the 11th of Muharram, I was in the tent with my auntie Sayyida Zainab. We were together in the tent. He said, my auntie turned round towards me. She said, Zayn al-Abidin, I hear something breaking, but I do not know what it is. I wonder what it is, Zayn al-Abidin, would you not tell me? Imam Zayn al-Abidin said, I removed the front of the tent. When I removed, I saw Umar bin Sa'ad turn around towards the horses of Bani Umayyah. He turned around towards them and he said, all horses get ready and ride on the body of Abu Abdullah. Many times people don't know about this narration. They only know until Abu Abdullah was beheaded and they stop there. They do not know what they did to the body of Abu Abdullah al-Husayn. Umar bin Sa'ad, he called 10 of the horse riders. He said to them, come one by one. He said to them, I want you to trample on the companions of Abu Abdullah. They said to him, who shall we begin with? He said, begin with Hurr bin Yazid al-Riyahi. Because Hurr bin Yazid al-Riyahi, his body was alone, and he used to be a general for Ibn Ziyad and for Umar bin Sa'ad. As they were about to trample on his body, his tribe, the tribe of his mother, came forward, Banu Riyah. Banu Riyah, when they came forward, they said, he is our son, you've killed him, but we do not allow you to allow horses to trample on his body. They pulled away his body. He said, go and trample on the body of Habib ibn Mudahir. Habib ibn Mudahir's body was there as well, but Banu Asad were his tribe. They were present at Kerbala. They came forward, they said, you have killed our son, but you are not allowed to trample on his body. He went through each of the companions, but each companion had a tribe to protect them. They turned around to him, they said to him, who do you want us to trample on? Everybody has a tribe. He said, trample on the brothers and the sons of Abu Abdullah. They said to him, who do you want us to trample on first? He said, trample on the body of Ali al-Akbar, the son of Abu Abdullah. But Ali al-Akbar, his mother's tribe was present at Kerbala. As the horses were about to trample, his mother's tribe came forward. They said, he is our son, we want to protect him. He said, go and trample on the body of Qasim ibn al-Hassan. He thought Imam Hassan is not present, but Qasim's mother's tribe was at Kerbala. They came forward, they said, we do not allow you to trample on his body. You know where I am heading now. Only one man lies on Kerbala with no mother or father's tribe. He then said, go towards Abu Fadl al-Abbas and trample on his body. I'd like to ask, what of Abu Fadl's body was there for you to trample on? His hands were taken away from him. His feet was taken away from him. He then said, is there anybody whose body is on the ground in Kerbala, whose mother and father are not present with anybody to represent them? They said to him, only one man lies on the ground whose mother and father are present. He said, who is it? They said, Abu Abdullah al-Husayn. Now look at the conversation. Sayyida Zainab asks Imam Zain al-Abidin. She says to him, Zain al-Abidin, what is that I can hear breaking? Tell me, what is that noise? He said, oh my auntie Zainab, they are the ribs of your brother Abu Abdullah. They are trampling on the body of Abu Abdullah. Do you know what the poets say? They say, oh Fatimiyya al-Zahra, one of your ribs was broken, whereas they trample on the ribs of Abu Abdullah. Oh Fatimiyya, were you present at Kerbala? You would have seen what they did to Abu Abdullah. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إنا نرغب إليك في دولة كريمة تعز بها الإسلام وأهله وتذل بها النفاق وأهله وتجعلنا فيها من الدعاة إلى طاعتك والغادة إلى سبيلك وترزقنا بها كرامة الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم ما عرفتنا من الحق فحملنا وما قصرنا عنه فبلغنا. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us on the path of Muhammad and al-Muhammad, and to allow us to receive their intercession in this world and in the hereafter. To allow us to honor the martyrdom of Fatimiyya al-Zahra every year. Of course, tomorrow is our final night, the night of the martyrdom. So please continue to spread the word about this first of the narrations. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to follow her path, to dissociate from the enemies of Muhammad and al-Muhammad, and to remain alongside the lovers of Muhammad and al-Muhammad. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the people of the house, to bless them and to send His mercy on them, and to enshroud the mercy of Ayatollah Muhammad Khalkhali, who of course was one of the martyrs who has passed away. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow his children and grandchildren to continue on his message and to follow his light and to be amongst the servants of Muhammad and al-Muhammad. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with a surah al-Fatiha, but before it the loudest of salawat.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد